The diagnostic methods we use when we're seeing patients from keto involve mainly the history and physical. Sometimes we'll order other tests like lab tests and x-rays. Those x-rays and lab tests sometimes have to be coordinated through Tierra Nueva so the patient can get those done. Regarding the history, always ask what's their number one concern. Many times they have more than one, and then we ask them to pick one that's the most important. And we want to know exactly when that problem and symptoms started. We want to know all the history revolving that problem, such as the severity of the problem, what makes it worse, what makes it better, are there any other associated symptoms, are there any other review systems of the rest of the body that could give us a clue as to what could be causing their problem. We want to know relevant social history that's related to that problem. So for example, if they have a lung problem, we want to know if they've been smoking or what their job was or how that's maybe affected their lung problem. We want to know what their perception of the problem is, how it affects their life, what do they think may be causing it, or what do they want from us today? What is the number one thing they were thinking we could do most to help them? As part of the history, we want to know their chronic conditions. We want to know, again, allergies. We want to know all the medications that they've taken before, and sometimes you have to ask that a few different ways. We want to know past surgical history. We want to know about their family, and as I mentioned earlier, what they work, what kind of work they do. Because that may affect their problem as well. Then we can move on to the physical exam, which is tailored to their chief concern. So for example, if it's a headache, we are going to focus on a neurologic examination. From there, we go on to ordering the tests that I mentioned earlier, and if we have them available, we'll do them during the brigade, or if we don't, then we have to get those tests coordinated through Tierra Nueva.